Willie D. Live.
Do you remember it once they blew up, what that did to the neighborhood and Gary in general, the kind of pride that it brought to the city?
Well, not really. Gary always was a popular city. It's, in other words, it's 19 miles out of Chicago. So you figure from that point, and it's right in the middle of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you figure from that point, in other words, it's just a wild city, you know. It was a beautiful place to live. But I don't know what happened down through the years, but I went through there about 3 years ago. And the city just gone. It's gone.
The government brought crack cocaine into the neighborhoods and then it spread it. That's what happened.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it's non-existent. I was looking at, tears got in my eyes. I looked at the place where I was raised up at the house. Said one time, my family owned that whole block, 22nd to 23rd. And I went back there about 3 years ago. And the place where I was raised up at the house that I was raised up in, a tree had grown up through the roof of it.
And is the house still operable? Is somebody living in it?
No. It's the whole town.
Because I said it because you got people that have little projects like that. You know what? I'm gonna get me a house with a tree, a real tree.
But this tree goes straight up through the living room of the house. I guess. And I just, it brings a lot of thoughts back to you when you see things like this,
Yeah.
And I was really disappointed in myself for going. I shouldn't even went over there and put that pressure on myself because I already had read and heard and talked to different people. And the mayor at one time was my personal friend. We was in school together. Rudy Clay. He was the mayor. And you take that's the way I met President Obama. Through Rudy. Him and Rudy was good friends. He was in Chicago. Rudy was the mayor of Gary, Indiana. That's right across the street.
Man, I had no idea that Gary was that close to Chicago.
Yeah.
I should have known this. Damn, I played all of these cities. I've been in all.
Yeah, you played all of them.
I played all of these cities. I should know that.
In actuality, it's 17 miles from Gary to the state line, Illinois state line.
This is worth a brief research moment. Gary, Indiana, distance to Chicago. Boom. It says 30 miles, but that's still close as hell.
It ain't 30 miles.
Maybe they're talking about downtown to downtown.
Downtown.
Yeah, that's down to downtown.
But Gary don't have a downtown no more.
Yeah. It's bad. But you know what? It's gonna come back. I feel it.
It's got to come back.
I think it'll come back.
It's got to come back.
All it's gonna take is people to start building over there.
Well, what they're gonna do is if you ever notice,
it's gentrified.
How neighborhoods are directed now. You notice around the country, even here, we buy homes and we set up communities, and then we turn around. 20 years later, it's destroyed because they can't afford to keep them up. So you repurchase the same property and sell it all over again.
Yeah.